This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Here we go. La Force with us on the sidelines. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Mitchell with the ball. Up top, Siakam. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Super quick in transition, the Greek Freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Pass to Van Vliet. Antetokounmpo with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. Van Vliet outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carter, good.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Siakam. Barnes with it. Here's Van Vliet. Ooh, a good look from Carter. Baseline jumper right on the money.
Carter Jr. moves well without the ball and positions himself nicely for catch and shoot chances.
Hard to think of a player who's transformed more than Van Vliet. Undrafted, spent some time in the G League. Now he's a primary catalyst for his team.
Here's Van Vliet. Following the score by Milwaukee. Pass to Mitchell. Carter on the wing. There's the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. A true all-around talent. Van Vliet gives you the big things and all the little things as well, Grant.
Well, you talk about the points, the assists, but look at the rebounding and the steals and the charges he takes. I mean, he's a glue guy and a star.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul. It's Middleton on the wing. Over Van Vliet. No good off the back of the rim.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Knocks it down from distance.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And on many other teams, Chris Middleton would be the star, Clark, but he plays the Robin role pretty well.
Hey, I tell you what, B.A., there is nothing wrong with being 1A on the marquee when you're playing next to Giannis. He's overshadowed by the media because of Giannis, but his game makes a lot of noise all over the NBA.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly failing.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Lopez with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Van Vliet with him. And Lopez picks him up.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Milwaukee in the lead. It's McCollum with a drive. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Going inside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Shoots over Portis. It's good on the putback. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. McCollum outside. It's Middleton on the wing. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Portis. Drains the triple.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Let's go with a 3. And stolen by Middleton. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From outside, off the mark. Toronto trailing. Kicks it out to Siakam. Got a piece of it. McCollum with a steal. And here we go again. The Bucks on the break. Back to Antetokounmpo. From behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
Nice focused shot that time by Giannis at the arc. He'd love to be even more consistent from out there, but he's making progress in that area.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Bucks on top, up 9. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting. Thank you.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Inside. Here's Ibaka. Got it.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
All right, ladies coming on the court. Come on and get down for your north side crew. Give my hand there, your north side crew.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play.
And you look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
Outside for Boucher. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Ibaka with a steal. Here's Allen. Carter on the wing. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And you know, Grant, with Ibaka on defense, for a while, he was one of the best shot blockers in the league.
I mean, he still changes shots, just doesn't block them. He's also more disciplined on leaving his feet. I mean, he can still turn a few shots away every so often. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
To the inside. Ibaka, good. Ibaka's gotten a second bucket on the night.
And Ibaka is a fighter, someone who enjoys the physicality of the game and attacking defenses.
Here's Boucher for three. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Carter on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
1:52 left in the second period. Out to Oubre. Sends it home from three-point land. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Middleton outside, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Boy, that is a real weapon in Middleton's arsenal. I mean, when you hit a three on him, he wants that sweet revenge, and he's coming back at you.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. McCollum right side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton right side. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game. His second in this quarter.
Van Vliet on the wing. And here's Oubre from the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. And the Bucks with possession. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Second chance shot. Antetokounmpo inside. Shot clock at 5. Gets the 3 ball to go. Portis has got 6.
You know, this is one of the reasons why Giannis's teammates appreciate him, because when they're open, he finds them.
And stolen by Middleton. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Oubre. To end the run. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
You can see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and terrific rejection as well.
Down low. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Oh, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back after this word. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Chris Middleton, a multiple All-Star, yet always seems like he flies under the radar. Coach Bud said with how steady and subtle his game is, both defensively and offensively, he's a heck of a player that sometimes I think is underappreciated. But guys, I'd offer, not by his teammates.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. McCollum outside. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Middleton. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 12.
Whenever you fight the shot clock, you love that Chris Middleton has the ball in those situations because he'll deliver for you.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Second team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Buries it from 3. McCollum's got 8 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
He's just such a long and powerful player. Once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam. And dominating at a mid-major university. Some scouts question Siakam's level of competition during the 2016 draft process, especially since his numbers were so good.
Van Vliet on the wing. Here's Suggs.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Toronto with the timeout.
And the Bucks making a change here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Also affecting Siakam's draft stock, huh? He was 3 or 4 years older than many of his peers.
Well, what's interesting is that player evaluation has become such a science. But sometimes the variables can lead you astray, but you have to go by the eye test. Siakam was in that cohort.
McCollum with a steal. And here's the fast break. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to McCollum. Antetokounmpo inside. Oh, rejected by Boucher. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Or the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it off. That's the way you do it.
To the middle. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Here's Ibaka. He's covered by Oubre.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
1:52 left in the third. Down low. Here's Ibaka.
Thaddeus Young, a terrific athlete with a long wingspan, and that helps him do a nice job contesting shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Doesn't go in. Third miss out of 9 shots.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Another shot. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Grayson Allen.
Pass to Connaughton. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Bucks missing. A difficult situation for Toronto. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Oh, rejected by Boucher. Great positioning on the putback. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing, defensively, a great job of closing out on shots, getting a hand up, and even sending some shots back.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
And it's Ibaka on the drive. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Ibaka's got 6.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Connaughton. Here's Carter. Here's Nora. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
To the paint. Here's Boucher. And that one good.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
Now McCollum. Here's the 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Young. McCollum with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And out of bounds, the Bucks will take it.
Substitution for your Raptors. Wendell Carter Jr.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone.
Middleton. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
Versatility in an offensive player always appealing to me. And Chris Middleton is one of those guys who's got great versatility.
Siakam, right side. Pass to Suggs. Van Vliet on the wing. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. With the 10-footer. Back to Lopez. There's the double team with Carter. Portis for 3. Hits the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking to do more and more. Lopez creating for his teammates.
To the inside. It's tipped. McCollum outside. And he makes it on the layup.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Antetokounmpo. McCollum. The second chance points on the tip in.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Carter on the wing. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lopez with it. Now Carter defending. From 6 feet away. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Siakam. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Van Vliet. Inside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Off the mark there with a three. Here's Milwaukee. They're on an 11-2 run. And here's Carter. Checked by Mitchell. For three, Allen. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best. Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to Connaughton. "12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is.